Howdy, Dennis Bradford here. Let's think some about being, feeling, and doing better. What's the best way to learn about success and failure? It's by learning from the successes and failures of others. After all, we learn more from failure than from success. The various kinds of failures, such as physical, psychological, emotional, and financial, can hurt a lot. Suppose, for example, that you want to learn how to be a better chess player. Should you regularly play others who are not as good as you, or should you play others who are better than you? You'll learn little by playing weak players you can easily defeat. You'll learn much more by playing better players. They may defeat you, but you'll be able to learn from your mistakes and so become a better player. This explains why it's important to continue to read good books, attend good courses, and listen to or watch good talks and interviews. The everyday world is in constant flux. If we don't routinely engage in deliberate learning, we're automatically falling behind. There's an African proverb that, quote, "When an old man dies, a library burns to the ground," end quote. Being in my mid-70s, I qualify as old. I've written nearly 36 books, hundreds of blog posts, created hundreds of videos, and written quite a few articles. In that way, I've tried to record the best of my thinking. Some others have, at least occasionally, found it helpful. What's the greatest creation? It's not a book or a video or even a work of art. It's a well-lived life. I do not yet claim to have lived a well-lived life. Using the helpful map of consciousness developed by David R. Hawkins, M.D., Ph.D., that requires sagehood, which means having a personal calibration of 600 or higher. I'm not a sage. I'm still trying to master life, but I may never succeed. Nevertheless, there may be lessons for you in my successes and failures. So, I thought I'd do a sequence of relatively short videos about my life in the hope that you yourself may evolve with less hurt than I've had. Living well is simple, but it's not easy until one becomes a sage. Perhaps, even just a little, I can make it a bit easier for you. Many people enjoy reading biographies and autobiographies. Learning about others' lives can be enjoyable, interesting, and productive. These, including this introduction, won't be long videos. I'll give you the basic facts about my life in the next video. In the one after that, I'll highlight the two big turning points or identity crises. Was your encountering my life here an accident? Interesting question. If you find these videos worthy, I hope that you'll like and share them. I'd appreciate your feedback and questions. I hope that you find some valuable takeaways from my story. Enjoy!